Hi friends, this is FirearmPop, and today I have another in my series of armed citizen stories. Again, this is coming right out of First Freedom magazine, and they are the armed citizen stories. So, without further ado, let's get going here. It was 4 a.m. when Donna Hopper awoke to a stranger attempting to enter her home. When she refused to open the door, the man announced, "I'm coming in." Hopper wasn't sure what to do. "That's when it came to me. I had a gun," she recalled. Hopper had purchased a .38 caliber revolver just months prior to for safety following the death of her husband. She retrieved the gun just in time as the burglar began prying open the window. That's when she heard the voice of her father, a longtime police officer, in her head. "Two hands, Donna. Keep your elbows straight." She opened fire and connected with the burglar on the third shot. The next day she returned to the gun store where she purchased a firearm to buy a cleaning kit. Shoppers praised her actions. They all said, "Thank you, you're a brave woman," noted Hopper. "I said, no, I'm a scared old woman who just happened to have a gun." And that happened in Redding, California. Wow. Good for her. .38 caliber revolver comes to the rescue again. Okay, moving along. The first thing John Chapman did upon returning home to find his front door propped open was retrieve his Taurus .38 caliber revolver. That seems to be the theme today, .38 caliber revolver. He slowly went upstairs to investigate, noting that the drawers in the bedroom had been opened and items were strewn about. An intruder then sprang from behind the bedroom door. Chapman told him not to move, but the intruder rushed at him anyway. They didn't move. Chapman fired 2 shots. The intruder ran outside and collapsed on the sidewalk. He will be arrested if he is released from the hospital. Charleston Gazette, Charleston, West Virginia. Amen to that one. Food delivery drivers. Here we go. Another one of your favorite targets. Food delivery drivers are statistically one of the 10 most dangerous jobs in America. Whether that weighed on the mind of Papa John's delivery driver when he obtained a concealed carry permit isn't clear, but he was glad he did when a man stuck a stolen pistol through his car window and said, "What you're going to do is drop off that money." The driver drew his .38 caliber revolver. Wow, it's .38 caliber revolver day. And emptied the cylinder. The wounded assailant dropped his pistol and ran into a house across the street where he was found by the police. This was in Memphis, Tennessee. I didn't realize when I read these the first time about .38 caliber revolver. So, Shirley Bennett's boyfriend taught her to shoot following an attempted break-in at her home 3 years ago. She purchased a .38 caliber revolver. Wow. Obtained a permit to carry and no longer felt vulnerable to criminals. Criminals such as Joe Covington, a registered sex offender who approached Bennett's SUV in a bank parking lot. "He was hitting me from behind, trying to force me into my vehicle," explained Bennett. "I said, 'I got a gun. Don't make me use it.' I think my heart was going 90 miles per hour. Covington allegedly continued wrestling with her, so she drew her gun and fired a shot, causing him to run. Police found Covington several blocks away. I honestly believe I would not be here today if I didn't have a gun," Burnett said. And that was in Akron, Ohio. Amen to her, too. Wow. Based on a Walmart security video, police believe 2 suspects waited around the parking lot looking for an easy target. The suspects thought they found it, and a 61-year-old woman walked to her car with groceries. They tugged at a purse in the shopping cart, but the woman fought back. She drew a .380 caliber handgun, and without a shot being fired, the suspects fled. They were caught by police. The suspects purposely targeted someone they thought was an easy prey, said Police Lieutenant John Flowers. "Let this be a lesson to criminals about committing a crime against anyone of any age." Amen. Biloxi, Mississippi. Wow, that's cool. Roosevelt Maggot was at home recovering from cancer treatment when a burglar knocked on the door, pushed him over a chair, and tried to choke him to death. He grabbed me, Maggot explained. He said, "I'm going to kill you." Despite his weakened state, Maggot was able to reach for a firearm. "I guess the good Lord gave me the strength to get him up off me," he says. Maggot fired one round into the burglar, killing him. Memphis, Tennessee. Good for him. I mean, there are some shitty people in this world, okay? Guy's got enough problems recovering for dealing with cancer. He's got to put up with dirtbags like that. Those who say there's no way an armed citizen could stop a potential mass shooting, and may even exaggerate the carnage, should take the following tale to heart. Consumers at a Houston, Texas Denny's restaurant were eating breakfast one morning when two armed robbers brandishing guns burst in and demanded money. One of the diners stood up, drew a handgun, and opened fire on them. The robbers fled the scene. No one was injured. Associated Press, 11/26/11. Doesn't say where that was. Kudos. I'm thinking about this situation. They come in with guns drawn and asking for money. I guess he was justified in drawing and shooting. So, hats off to him. Well, that concludes today's Armed Citizen Stories. I hope you enjoyed them. This is FirearmPop. Be safe out there, and God bless. Bye now.